Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Well, what's up?
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of the PMB show. Today, I'm joined by my co-host, Ramsey, also joined by my guest, Ben Janzen. Double Ben this episode, but
there we go.
We're going to make it work. Thanks for joining us, Ben. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on. Excited to talk to you guys today.
Yeah, I think this will be an amazing episode. So do you want to give us a little bit of information about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, my name is Ben Janzen. I'm 18 years old, born and raised here in Niagara, Canada. Currently running a video production business, doing a bunch of different stuff in regards to video production, all different stuff for businesses and individuals, from wedding films to promotional content. And I'm also kind of a little bit of a content creator in my spare time, do some YouTube content, and been doing that for a long time. So been a video guy ever since I was young, and that's what I'm doing right now, just making all sorts of different types of videos for individuals, businesses, anything you can think of.
When did you first get involved in YouTube, and what made you want to do it? Because you started when you were young.
Yeah, that's true. I started doing YouTube videos when I was, I believe, in grade 4. I think it was like 2014 or something like that. So I was quite young. I've been interested in video, media, film ever since I was young. My dad used to make a lot of like home videos, and he would make lots of different sorts of videos of our family, especially considering that my sister is blind, so she can't really like hear photos, right? They're just photos. She can't see them. So he made a lot more videos so that she could have something that she could listen to. So he would make lots of videos, and I thought it was super cool. He would do all those, like iMovie template videos. I'm sure you guys know about those, but he would do a bunch of different fun videos, and I thought they were super cool, and I wanted to try them out. So I remember I got iMovie when I was in grade 4. I started doing all different types of videos. I started doing challenge videos and skits, and I would make my siblings kind of act in my videos. So ever since I was in grade 4, been making all different types of videos. I kind of, overall, I've just been super interested in content creation, and it's something that's kind of stuck with me ever since I was in grade 4. And the idea of just being able to be creative and express myself through video in whatever means I wanted, and to have control over what kind of content I want to do, and to just do all different sorts of stuff really excited me, and to learn about media and learn about video and grow in my skills. I just thought YouTube was a great platform and a great place to do that. So that's why it interested me. That's why I got into it. And that's why I still do YouTube stuff and other content to this day.
I think, and I just finished my co-op class in my grade 11 high school, and I was in the technology program at my school. And I was just saying, like, something I wish was better was the lack of the students' interest towards the film industry. And I said, personally, if I had, like, in my own opinion, I think it's one of the coolest things to get into. It's new. It's always getting updated. Like, you know what I mean? And I just really wish the students were more engaged in the projects, and because we have some really expensive equipment there that we were using, and it's fascinating to like myself, but like to some of them, they're just like in the class just to get the credit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I feel like Go ahead.
A lot of people take video and media and the growing presence that videos have in our world for granted, and the opportunities that it can provide. Lots of teachers and such, and even students will be like, video and media, going into that field is so niche, so hard to do. What's the point? Like, is there enough of a market for me to have a job in doing video stuff, right? But I think the way that we're going right now, and COVID was something that definitely sped up the process of that, is businesses are relying a lot more on media and videos, and really just our whole world is shifting in that direction. And I think that it's such an exciting and growing industry, and such a exciting market, where there's lots of new technology and new things that are coming out. And I think, yeah, I agree with you. It's super exciting. It's super fun to be a part of, and just learning about all different types of equipment, all that stuff. I loved that too when I was in high school. But yeah, my school had a pretty cool media arts class that was all about film, but not many schools have one.
No,
And
yeah. And that's why I've got to ask, why didn't I pick like Meyer to go to? I just didn't really think they had as good of a program as Stanford did. That's why I chose Stanford over Meyer. Yeah. Ben, what's your opinion on all this?
Okay, so I took a media tech class when I was in 11th grade too. All right, and in America they say 11th grade, not grade 11. But
right, those Americans.
Yeah. All right, but so I took a media tech class, 11th and 12th grade, and it was a good class, but it was like half the kids there just did it for the credit and stuff. And my dad's a music teacher too, and the students are the same way. Half of them really want to do music, the other half just do it for the credit. And it's you can't really blame them for that. Like, you got to graduate somehow. But at the same time, it's like, do something that you're like really passionate about. Take those classes that you're like really interested in, and don't just do it for the credit. But yeah, so I just think that like there would always be that one kid in my media tech class, always that one kid who would always like who would always make us like lose our privileges on certain cameras and stuff and all that stuff, because he would, like mess around. So it would always suck sometimes in media tech because of that one kid. It would always happen.
There's always that one kid.
Yeah.
There's always that one kid.
And something I said, like a way that I could probably fix it and hopefully fix it is just sitting down with the student, having a conversation to kind of figure out what they like, and hopefully it relates to something involving technology and like film, and then kind of show them maybe this is the way that we could go, and try to open more doors up to show them that, hey, this is actually a really cool thing. And if you think this way of something that you like, let's make an idea of what you can do involving the like technology and film. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, sure. When did you get into YouTube? I don't think I've asked you that.
Wait, me? Okay,
yeah.
Just making sure. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So October 2014, I filmed my first YouTube video.
So about the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
And interesting.
I edited it. I was 13. Yeah, I was 13. So this was about 7 years ago. And then I uploaded it April of 2015 because I made my YouTube channel earlier in 2015. And yeah, from there on, I was making roller coaster content and stuff like that. Got a fan base off that, couple hundred subs, and then just kind of I was on and off and stuff. And now I'm just making travel vlogs and stuff and just whatever I want pretty much for my vlog channel. And then I have a cooking channel I started a couple months ago, and I'm just uploading on there weekly. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm getting a lot of hate on there too, like on my reels and stuff on Instagram, but it's like
you're getting hate on your cooking videos?
Yeah, I'm just like these people.
Why?
Tripping. they tripping.
Now, Ben, what was your goal getting into YouTube? Like when you started when you were a kid?
Okay.
Me, Ben, or which Ben? This is getting confusing. Okay, me, Ben. My goal. Well, when I first started making videos, it was honestly just because I had a passion for it and I really enjoyed making them. Every time I would have like a family over, like or a friend, we'd film something. I'd be like, hey, do you want to be in this video? So it just gave me something to focus on, something to be excited about, a way for me to grow in my video skills and a way for me to express myself creatively. So it was really just like a creative outlet and something that I thought was a lot of fun, and I would do lots of fun challenges, and I just really enjoyed doing them, and I felt really satisfied and fulfilled when I was making videos. As time went on, I did set goals for myself as like how, what content I wanted to make, how many subscribers I wanted to hit, that kind of stuff. It became a bit more strategic in how I would approach YouTube. So, setting schedules for myself, writing out scripts, trying to diversify the type of videos I was doing. So I started doing like vlogging and then some skits, and I tried gaming once, and I kind of tried everything. So, but overall, it wasn't as much to gain popularity, to gain subscribers, to gain fame. It was more so just because it was something that I really enjoyed doing. It was something that a lot of my friends and family liked watching. And they thought it was super fun to be involved in the videos, and I just had a great time making them. So while I always hoped that it would grow and become something bigger, it was honestly just out of passion and excitement for what I was doing. So yeah, those were my goals, I guess.
And I think that's what you have to think of when it comes to something like this. Like I said in a previous video, I did a 24-hour challenge and I didn't complete it, but I said at least I tried, right? Like since the three of us aren't making anything off of these videos yet, it's just a whole like trial and error,
man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, trying different types of videos, trying different types of content. Every video you make, you learn from the last one, and you know how to do, and you can change up your approach. You can change how you're making the videos. You can learn and you can grow, and you just get better with every video you make. So it's all about staying consistent, remaining consistent with your schedule. And even if the video you put out isn't the best, maybe something messes up, you mess up on something, you're going to improve in your next video. And that's really what matters at the end of the day.
Now, Ramsey, before you answer the same question about like what your goal is, Ben, I know you just mentioned it, but I was going to ask you, what was your family's opinion about you doing everything? Because I know you were really grinding like with your cousins and like videos, every challenges, and stuff like that. What was going through, in their heads?
Well, the family, they thought it was fun. We made all sorts of different types of videos, and oftentimes, sometimes my parents would get annoyed because I'd be like, "Hey, let's drive out to the store and buy all this food so we can do this food challenge," or "Hey, let's go grab some duct tape so I can duct tape my cousin to a wall." The most stupidest things ever. That it might have got annoying, but honestly, they thought it was fun and they really enjoyed watching them. And we'd all gather around together and watch the videos. And my cousins, whenever they came over to my house, they'd be like, "Hey, are we going to film a video?" So they were always excited about it as well. And my siblings had a lot of fun doing it too. So everybody, surprisingly, just kind of went along with it and thought it was fun. Just kind of let me do my thing. They let me be crazy. They let me just go nuts, which I'm grateful for.
I think that's what's happening on my side right now. Like my family still doesn't quite understand it because I'm still kind of new to it, but they're definitely learning, and they're kind of just letting me, okay, like I wanted to film a 24-hour in the car challenge, like whatever, let's just go let them do it. Right? Like they're kind of just going along with it, but as long as I'm really not taking too much time out of their day to help me or something like that, because I kind of have to show them that I can do it by myself before they get involved in it.
For sure.
Ramsey, back to what we were talking about, you of what your goal was and what your family's opinion about it was as well.
So my family's opinion, I remember back when I was like a freshman in high school, 9th grade, and my mom once said, "Ben, you should do YouTube." So like it's like they support me, they really do, but all they really want is for me to like have a job and work and do that type of stuff so I can still get paid and still like be able to pay my bills, and so I can and then still I can work on YouTube and stuff. So they're supporting me, but all they want is a job. Like if I quit my job, they're going to be like, "Ben, you need a job, you need to pay your bills and stuff like that."
Yeah. My next question, Ben, when you went to Quebec and you did your whole like Quebec vlog and stuff, what was opinion or feedback that you got from like the classmates and stuff? Like, I mean, people knew that this is what you did back then, but it was like, was it weird having a camera in everyone's faces, and especially the teachers? And because there's been like, I can't film my school anymore. I kind of got banned from filming on my school property now. But
really?
Yeah, and like St.Davids was never a fan of me filming there and stuff. So how did you get like past that, basically?
Yeah, so what people thought of the videos at St.Davids. So yeah, you and me, we go way back to elementary school. But I was kind of known as like the YouTube guy, I guess, for a little while at elementary school. So I think I kind of already had that reputation, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Ben, he's making videos." And I even remember when we were going to Quebec, which was a super fun trip. By that point, especially, I was very much like, we went on a couple of school trips and I vlogged them, right? So I was kind of already shoving cameras in people's faces, I guess.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think we did.
Yeah, no problem.
the Jays game one, right? With the
Yes.
Grand Slam and stuff like that. Yeah. I know you did that
Yes,
video in the
exactly.
aquarium. And yeah. So you had filmed, I guess, back and forth, and it kind of just gets known for it. I think I kind of took your place once you left at that school, because I was just starting to get into it, and actually watching your videos helped me kind of get ideas and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, after a while, yeah, I think people also, a bunch of people in my class would just be in my videos. So I think a bunch of people just kind of knew that, yeah, Ben's going to shove a camera in my face. I can pretty much expect that. And once I made that like Quebec video specifically, everybody just loved it and thought it was super fun. So yeah, elementary school was kind of where I got my footing for making videos overall, is where I learned a lot and where I was given a lot of opportunities to just make stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay, so question for both of you here. You both have transitioned into brand new channels. Like Ben, you have your cooking channel, and then Ben, tell us about what you're doing. And tell us why you decided to stop your vlogs and everything like that and do what you're doing now.
All right, so the reason why, I mean, I stopped my vlogs. I just stopped getting like consistent and stuff, stopped uploading weekly. But the reason why is because I felt like they were super boring when I was vlogging alone. I mean, I still am, but like, I mean, unless like I would travel somewhere new or just travel to like another city, like I did Sedona the other day and San Diego a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like they're just kind of boring. It's just like, what do I do? Because if I'm like with someone who's like also grinding with me in vlogs, then it can be a really, really fun video. It can end up being like a really, really cool video, funny and just everything. And it just came to the point where like a lot of my friends, they didn't turn their back or anything. They just didn't have time anymore. And I was just like, okay, I got to do something about this. So, and I still wanted to make videos. So I was like, all right, well, I know how to cook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a cooking channel, and I'm just going to upload weekly on there because I want to film and edit something still. So that's what I'm doing right now. That's why I transitioned.
And I think that's good that you're at least doing something that you enjoy doing, and like, why not just put it on film and just upload it, right? And just see what happens, basically.
Yeah.
Ben, tell us, same question for you. Just how did you transition?
Okay, so pretty much the same thing when you just said like doing what you love, might as well just post it. Something I really love, aside from media creation, is just like film in general. I'm pretty big into just talking about movies with people and dissecting movies and all that kind of stuff. I like to follow the newest movies and all that kind of stuff, and I find that to be very fun. So I thought, like, there's not a ton of people around me who were super into it, so I'm like, a way to again express myself and to be able to express something that I'm really passionate about is to just make videos about it. So I was like, I'm going to start a new channel. The reason I started a new channel is because my old channel was, it was vlogs. It was challenges. It was largely for a while a series I did with my sister called Convos with Julia, where she would answer questions about being blind. So the channel had kind of taken its shape into becoming that. And a lot of the people that followed that channel were interested in those videos. And I thought it would just be a bit strange to all of a sudden start uploading a video that was completely unrelated to that channel. So I started the new one also to just get on a fresh, like start fresh with a new audience and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and see who like stays connected basically, and like will still join you for your new journey basically, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I still hope to keep making some videos on the other channel if I ever want to do a vlog.
Yeah.
If I ever want to do another Convos with Julia or something like that. Yeah. So I'm
sorry. So I guess we got cut off there for a second. Do you want to just quickly recap what you were just saying, Ben?
Yeah. So what I was saying was that I decided to start a new channel because media, the film industry, something that I'm really passionate about, and I wasn't really able to express myself to many people around me because not a ton of people were really interested in that. So YouTube, like my other channel was just a way for me to express what I'm interested in. And yeah, I didn't do it on the old channel because of a mix of like audiences.
Yeah.
And now I'm just mainly doing some film reviews, film talks, other rankings, all that kind of fun stuff, reactions. And I'm probably going to do some stuff on the other channel in the future. Probably will do some vlogs and probably continue doing comments with Julia at some point. But right now, mainly what I'm doing is on the new channel.
Okay. Yeah. And that's the same thing. It's like you followed your passion and you like just completely switched over, right? So we've talked, Ramsey, we've gone into funding videos. Ben, when it comes to you funding your own videos, and something I want to leave in both your heads from the next question is, when you guys both purchased your first camera, what was going through your minds? Like, did you guys think, like, this is the time where I just need to buckle down and like start grinding. I'm going to make it. I'm going to be successful at this point. I'll start with you, Ben Janzen.
When I bought my first camera, so yeah, for a while I was using my parents' equipment and my dad's equipment, all that kind of stuff, equipment we got around the house. But once I started investing in my own stuff, yeah, especially I started doing that, especially when I started my own business. So I knew that I would be able to start seeing revenue from that, and that I would be able to justify paying money for equipment. So I just took the time to budget out the equipment costs and what my estimated income would be. And then I could justify it, because really it's an investment in my company. It's an investment in the channel that is going to pay off if I commit to being, to using it and being consistent. So.
And as I was saying, when it comes to funding your videos and stuff, was this all, and it was all just made by you having like a part-time job and just saving, and is that correct?
Yeah. That's true. I did spend quite a bit of money on these videos, like especially when I would do challenges and stuff, I'd have to go and buy a bunch of stuff. And that was just all out of my pocket. I saved up money from little part-time jobs. I used to do a newspaper route and then spend all the money on making videos. So
I think this is cool that we're having this conversation, because as a viewer's point of view, watching your videos, it's cool to now talk about like the behind the scenes, and actually now to find out that you were paying for your videos and it wasn't like your parents paying for them at that time.
My parents didn't mind me doing the videos, but they weren't about to pay for my stuff. They said, no, if you want to make some videos, you're going to invest your own money into it. And I did. Yeah.
Ramsey, what about you when you bought your first camera?
So just like the other Ben said, like, I mean, my parents didn't really give me anything. They were just like, yeah, just, work for it and stuff. And I mean, I worked and literally bought a car for it. So I mean, like, and it was just like it was part-time, full-time, whatever. But yeah, like I would work all summer long and I bought like a nice car and stuff. That I literally drove across the country. But on topic now. But when I first bought my camera, I wasn't like, okay, I'm going to grind, stuff like that. It was right after I got done with my first media tech class. And I was just like, I want to hold a camera. I want to like do stuff on it. So I just took pictures a lot. I did a lot of like photography, videography, saw what I liked better. I liked videography better. Just kind of, I made some videos on it, and then it just came to the point like later that year when I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna put everything down and just grind. I'm just gonna do that. I hate working my job. Like I'm working so much, just like, because I would go to school weekdays and then work all weekend long, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and it would just be like, YouTube was just, I love doing it so much. I love doing it from home, and it was always nice doing that.
Before we wrap up with my last few questions, Ramsey, did you have any questions for Ben?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Okay, so Ben, basically to wrap up this episode, talk about what you're doing right now with like your company and stuff, or that you work for.
Yeah, so right now I am running a video production company with my partner Sarah, and we go way back. We're actually backdoor neighbors, and we've known each other for forever. we used to make a lot of videos in high school. We would do some competitions. We got to experiment with a whole bunch of different type of stuff. So when I was in grade 10, I believe, I started this company, Bright Idea Films, through a program that the St. Catherine's Enterprise Center held called the Summer Company Program, where they basically give students like
grants and loans and stuff.
Yeah. So they give you funding to basically start your own business for the summer.
Yep.
Which was amazing and such a good opportunity, because basically it's like you can sit in a class and learn about running a business and all that involves in how to grow a business successfully all you want, but you're not going to really learn and grow until you just do it. And that's what I've learned. And I was just thrown right into it. I had to learn how to do all the basic things of starting a business, which would be like opening up a business bank account and getting business insurance and learning how to properly do accounting and all that kind of stuff. I got to network with a whole bunch of other people who run businesses around here, meet some other entrepreneurs and meet with mentors, all that kind of stuff. So through that summer company program, I was really able to just learn a lot and grow in the types of videos I could do, because I got to experiment with a bunch of different type of stuff. So that was a couple years ago. And now after I graduated high school, Sarah and I decided to begin pursuing it a little bit more and dedicate more of our time towards it. So for the past 6 months or so, we've been all in on Bright Idea Films, been able to do a bunch of fun stuff. We've done some wedding content, promotional videos for local businesses, some real estate videos, and we have a bunch of exciting and fun stuff on the horizon. So yeah, we're doing a bunch of fun stuff, all different types of videos, learning a lot, and yeah, having a great time.
And I think that leads me into my last two questions of how is like this pandemic and everything affected you, and what are your goals for the near future? Yeah,
so the pandemic was big in that I couldn't really work on the business at all. That really slowed it down for a while there, because a lot of companies and a lot of businesses just didn't really have the funds or didn't really have a reason to make any videos. They didn't really have anything to promote. So yeah, nobody really wanted videos for a while. But after things started to open, we began getting some business. But even still, it's probably a little slow. And even like when it comes to the wedding season, there's a lot of people who are unsure about whether they want to go forward with a wedding. Is it going to be worth it? What are the restrictions that are going to be in place? So everything is still a little bit up in the air when it comes to weddings and other businesses. So it's a little bit of a weird back and forth right now, but definitely better than what it was. And as for goals, well, this year we just hope to grow the business as much as possible, to hit a wedding every summer is what we're trying to do. Basically just to grow our brand recognition as well, and to really just get out there, to put our name out there so people know us and become Niagara's videographers, and just do a bunch of different types of videos for businesses, and just grow in what we can do and build up a portfolio so that we can grow for years to come.
That's amazing. Was that everything, guys, or anything else that we wanted to talk about? No, I think that's I
uploaded my third video on my vlog channel today. So I'm getting back to the vlogs again.
That's good.
There you go.
Well, I think that wraps it up for this episode, guys. Thanks Ben for coming on. Other Ben.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
And we'll definitely connect in the near future, and hope you guys have a good rest of your week.
Yeah, you as well.
You too.
Right. Take care.
All right. Bye. See you guys.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.